For all you guys that are either in the process of booking a trip to Disneyland Paris or are thinking about doing so, you can learn the hottest and latest tips right now. Even if you only have time to watch this in your lunch break, I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about Disneyland Paris in under 10 minutes. Disneyland Paris consists of two parks, the main Disneyland Paris park and the Walt Disney Studios, and they are just steps away from each other. So no need to worry about getting transport from one park to the other. There are currently 6 Disneyland Paris hotels to choose from if you want to stay in the Disney bubble. And they are Disney Hotel New York, The Art of Marvel, Disney Newport Bay Club, Disney Sequoia Lodge, Disney Hotel Chennai, Disney Santa Fe and the Disney Davy Crockett Ranch. And fingers crossed, next year in 2024, the Disneyland Paris Hotel will be reopened after its massive refurbishment, meaning there'll be 7 to choose from. There are definitely perks to staying on site at Disneyland Paris. All hotels are within walking distance, or if you didn't want to do the short walk, you can hop on the free shuttle service. You get access to Extra Magic Hour, which gives you 1 hour access to both parks before general day ticket holder guests are allowed to enter, meaning you can cram loads into that first hour as both parks are very quiet. I also have a video all about Extra Magic Hour, which I'll leave linked here if you want to check it out. However, Disneyland Paris hotels are pricey, so it is worth checking out Disneyland Paris website to see how much the prices do range, depending on what time of year you go. Ticket prices will reflect if you want to do one or both parks. And also, prices vary depending on what time of year you want to go. So again, check on the Disneyland Paris website as this is kept up to date at all times and is there to help you make the best decision for your holiday. Download the official Disneyland Paris app, as this is going to keep all of your eggs in one basket. So on the app, it will have your hotel reservations, all of your restaurant reservations. You can purchase your ride fast passes on there. You can make your virtual queue reservations for the 2 photo opportunities in Avengers Campus. You can also choose to buy your show tickets in there if you didn't want to queue. There's a really handy map which also displays queue times for each ride. Your meet and greet times are in there. Again, it will show you on the map when and where you can meet characters. The parade times are listed, the park opening and close times are listed, and much more. My advice is to download the Disneyland Paris app way ahead of your trip so that you can get used to the features on the app before you go, and you'll be a pro when you get there. Park hours aren't always the same throughout the year, and both parks have different closing times throughout the year. This is always kept up to date on the Disneyland Paris app or website, so check before you go. With changes to park closing time, this also changes the time of the fireworks in the main park. So the lighter the nights during the summer, the later the park will close, and therefore the later the fireworks will take place. Transportation at Disneyland Paris is super easy. You can either walk to the parks or take the free shuttle service, or if you're staying at the Davy Crockett Ranch, you are required to drive there as there is no free shuttle service. Parking at Disneyland Paris is €25 per day or €20 if you have a bike, so just make sure that you budget for this for your trip. Parking at your hotel or the Davy Crockett Ranch is completely free. Everything is stored on your Magic Pass, from your room keys, restaurant reservation, park tickets and meal plans, so keep it on you at all times. There are 2 ways that you can skip the queues at Disneyland Paris, and that is by either buying fast passes per ride, or you can buy a priority pass which lasts for 1 day and gives you fast pass access to most rides in both parks, but both come at an additional cost to your day ticket or your holiday package. Restaurant reservations, if you're staying on site at one of the Disneyland Paris hotels, can be made 60 days out from your trip on the Disneyland Paris app or by calling Disneyland Paris directly. These restaurant reservations go really quick, especially for the really popular restaurants, such as the Downtown Restaurant in the Art of Marvel Hotel, Bistro Chez Remy and Captain Jack's. Both parks are packed with attractions, so do a little bit of research before you go on height restrictions for rides, show times, meet and greet times, parade times, all of the shops that are available with all of that great Disney merch. All of this can be found on the Disneyland Paris app. Also, have a look at the map before you go so you can kind of get used to where things are and not feel completely lost or overwhelmed while you're in the parks. So have a loose plan of things that you would like to do, places that you would like to eat and shows that you would like to see. If you're going to Disneyland Paris soon, why not check out my video on top do's and don'ts while you're in the parks. If you did find this video useful, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again soon.